Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the procession of the Bow Valley College graduands of 2017. Please remain standing while the platform party enter the auditorium. Sorrel Rider drummers will now play the flag song to begin the procession. Please join in the singing of our national anthem, performed by Bow Valley College alumna Tina Varner.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land, glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated.
Welcome, graduates of Bow Valley College, members of the board, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, colleagues, families, and friends. My name is Mishek Mwawa, and I have the privilege of serving as Vice President Academic at Bow Valley College. And today, I have the honor of being the Master of Ceremonies for our winter convocation ceremony. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the traditional territories of the Nitstabi, Blackfoot, and the people of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Siksika, the Bigane, the Ghana, the Sutsno, Eyahe, Nakoda. This area is also home to the Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3. We are situated on land where the Bow River meets the Elbow River, and that the traditional Blackfoot name of this place is Moginstisi, which we now call the city of Calgary. Oki, Amba Wastisi, Danit Tada, Tansi, greetings. Bow Valley College has a strong connection with indigenous communities as the college stands on traditional Blackfoot territory, and many of our students, faculty, and staff are First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. I'd like to thank the Sorrow Rider drummers from Siksika Nation for playing the flag song for our academic procession, as well as Nee Coben for playing the pipe organ. At this stage, I'd like to introduce those who are sitting up here with me today, the members of the platform party. These are some of the great leaders of this institution who have assisted in guiding our graduates here today. I ask them to stand and be recognized and then be seated as I call their names. Please hold your applause until I have finished the introductions. We'll see how far this will go. On my right, center stage, sits Laura Jo Gunter, Bow Valley College President and Chief Executive Officer. Catherine Koch, Vice President, Learner Services and Chief Financial Officer. Sheila O'Brien, President of Belvedere One Investments Limited, who is also good. Sheila is also the keynote speaker this afternoon. Dr. David Allwright, Dean, Chu School of Business. Felipe Costa Raven, Valedictorian, Chu School of Business. Charles Pancras, Director of Enrollment Services and Registrar. On my left, at center stage, sits Dave Collier, Chair of the Bow Valley College Board of Governors. Hannah Taleb Imai, Faculty Representative on the board. Ithioma Ingudike, Staff Representative on the board. Mario Siciliano, Vice President External. Lovon Dawson, President of Bow Valley College Students Association. Elsa Brock, Dean, Center for Excellence in Immigrant and Intercultural Advancement. David Harvey, Director, Business Development and Acting Director, Regional Stewardship. Other members of our platform party include directors, program coordinators, and instructors who have all assisted in the education of our graduates, bringing them here today. Thank you. I'd like to recognize our donors and industry partners and friends of the college who are here with us today. I just want to pay a special thanks to Mr. Wen Chu. Wen and his wife, Elena, are incredible supporters of the college and we are so glad to recognize the hard work that he has done, but also his support of all of you as you graduate from the Chu School of Business. We also have a number of viewers who are watching this ceremony streamed live online from our Bow Valley College YouTube channel. Thank you all for taking the time to attend our ceremony today. Now, I have a few housekeeping items. Please be sure that all electronics with ringers and beeps have been turned off. If there's an emergency in the building, there is a two-stage alarm system. Stage 1 will only be activated backstage. Stage 2 will be an evacuation announcement. Please remain calm. The Jackson ushers will direct you to the nearest exit. Members of the platform party will exit stage left. Our master point is just outside on Olympic Plaza or inside City Hall if it's called out there. So, let's get started. This is indeed an important and memorable day for each of our graduates and for the families, faculty, and staff who have stood alongside them through their studies. Today is one of the greatest days of the year for the college community as we celebrate the accomplishment of more than 500 graduates walking across the stage. I know each of you have experienced some of the greatest moments here at the college, both in and outside of the classroom. So to help you reflect on your time here, please turn your attention to the screen for a short video. So what do you think? That indeed captures all of you. At this point, I would like to introduce Mr. Dave Collier, Chair of the Board for Bow Valley College. Dave is a highly experienced strategic and operation leader in the Canadian energy sector with a strong focus on integration of technical, economic, and public policy considerations in business decision-making. We are happy to have him back for a second term on the board, sharing his wisdom. He will be with us until the fall of 2020. I'd like to invite Dave to the podium to say a few words and bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Governors. Please help me welcome Dave to the podium.
Thanks, Meshach. Good afternoon, everyone. I really do like that video. I think it really does capture the essence of Bow Valley College. Colleagues of the board, President Gunter, Vice Presidents, faculty and staff, friends and families, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our new graduates. On behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Governors of Bow Valley College, it is my sincere pleasure to extend greetings to everyone and to recognize the achievements of the college's newest graduating class. Graduates, you've reached a significant milestone in your lives, and in doing so, you've created opportunity not only for yourselves, but also for your families. And I think today is about reflecting on your accomplishments, and it's about looking forward to the future with a sense of optimism. I think it's fair to say the last couple of years have been a challenging time for our city and our province. However, your graduation does come at a time when I think there are some encouraging signals that things are bouncing back, that a recovery in Alberta's economy is underway, and that is manifested in many different ways. Alberta is leading the country in economic growth, and nearly every sector of the economy is strengthening over the last several months. And I think that gives us all a sense of increasing optimism about the future. And while I share that optimism, I think we all also have to recognize that the recovery doesn't come without its particular challenges. It's a recovery that's spread unevenly across our province, sectors, and employers, and it's a process that's going to take some time as industry and employers adjust to new realities and look for ways to grow and at the same time constrain costs and be cost competitive. And it's a period of adjustment, a time of recalibration as we learn new ways to adapt to a changing economy and generate new growth opportunities. And at the same time, employment and entrepreneurship is evolving. Our economy is looking for a workforce and a community of entrepreneurs who are dynamic, adaptable, resilient, and I think importantly, who are open to tackling new challenges and are comfortable with the economic transition that's ahead of us as we collectively pursue our goals. And it's in that context that I think your time at Bow Valley College and your commitment to education will really pay dividends. During your time at Bow Valley College, you've learned new skills, you've developed new relationships, you've enhanced your resourcefulness, and I expect that you've increased your confidence. Your time at the college has challenged you to try new things and to push yourselves to be better. With your hard work and support from your classmates, instructors, and staff, in my view, you've done exactly that, and that has led all of you here to being here today. You've gained the technical skills, the interpersonal skills, and the focused discipline necessary to be productive and successful in the workforce and to be engaged in our communities, and both of those are really important. You have much to offer, and I believe you'll be an important part of Alberta's economic rebound. Employers have always turned to Bow Valley College, in good times or otherwise, for graduates with advanced skills to perform and collaborate effectively. These are what I think we'd characterize as winning traits, and they set you apart, and they'll continue to be valued by employers. And I think it's also always important to recognize that we don't get where we are in life without some help along the way. As you embark upon your next journey, I encourage you to take a moment to remember families, friends, colleagues, and the many others who've helped you navigate through the inevitable challenges and hardships of the last several years as you've worked your way through Bow Valley College. They deserve your thanks, and I'm sure that they will continue to offer you their support. They certainly share in your achievements, and I hope you have an opportunity to personally thank them for their ongoing support. I think it's really important. So speaking on behalf of the board and the college more generally, we're all proud of your accomplishments. We want to celebrate your achievements to date, and more importantly, your achievements yet to come. You've worked hard to arrive at where you are today, and we are all confident that you're going to accomplish great things in the future. So graduates, on behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Governors, we all salute you, we salute your success, and we wish you nothing but the best going forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave. It's a pleasure to have you represent the Board of Governors at today's convocation. Today, we are honored to have Sheila O'Brien with us as our keynote speaker. Sheila is president of Belvedere Investments. She has over 30 years of experience in the oil and gas, pipeline, and petrochemical sectors in Canada, in the US, and in Europe. She has been active in the not-for-profit sector, having served on over 25 boards, dealing primarily with human rights, women's rights, and giving a voice to marginalized members of society. She's the founder of several enduring community events celebrating the accomplishments of women, and she has received numerous awards for her work in the advancement of women. In 1998, she was invested in the Order of Canada, and in 2012, she was awarded the Diamond Jubilee Medal for her contribution to the country. It's my distinct pleasure to invite Sheila to the podium.
Thank you very much. Members of the Board of Governors, President Gunter and college executives, faculty, platform party, graduands, and your families. First of all, warm congratulations to you all, dear graduates, and to your parents and friends. Kudos for your support of these students and for your role in smoothing the path for them to get to this important day. For every single one of today's graduates, this is a culmination of your courage, your determination, and your commitment to your future. As we used to say when I was graduating a long, long time ago, this is the first day of the rest of your lives. And if I can respectfully give you one piece of advice on this special day, it would be this: take firm control of your future and make good choices. You have already made one significant and spectacular choice. You chose to invest in your future by pursuing an education, and you chose to come to Bow Valley College. Look around you. You'll see among you your fellow students and maybe some of your instructors. And there will be, somewhere in this room, lifelong friends for you. Embrace them, treasure them, and be there for them as they surely will be there for you. The gift of a true friend is invaluable and irreplaceable, and it is your true friends who will help you with the choices that you will need to make from today forward. They will be your authentic mirror. The biggest and most obvious choice you will make, or perhaps you have already made, is where you will go to work. The place where you will spend 8 or 9 or 10 hours a day, learning your profession, preparing your craft, honing your skills, and learning to adult. It's a crucial decision, and when you make that decision for this job and for other subsequent jobs, the question you should ask yourselves always is this: is this a place where I can grow into my very best self? Am I seen and respected for who I really am? And can I be successful because of who I am and not in spite of it? Do my peers and bosses treat each other with courtesy and respect? And can I go to work every single day and expect to thrive in an atmosphere free of harassment and negative energy? Can I expect to be coached and encouraged to be better and do better and aspire to the highest possible standard? But you also have to make a choice about what you will offer your employer, because of course it's a two-way street. I suggest that you choose loyalty, devotion to your work, an open mind, and an honest pursuit of being a wonderful version of yourself. Choose to be a positive force in your workplace. Choose to be that person everybody is happy to see every morning. And think about the one word people would use when they describe you: honest, kind, hardworking, trustworthy. Because you see, when you make a choice of that one word, it will become your default setting at work and reinforce how you want to be regarded. But let's be realistic. Sometimes things just don't work out at a job in the long term. It happens all the time, every day, for a million reasons. Another choice you will have to be prepared to make is how to leave and when to leave. Maybe leaving won't be your choice, but your attitude when you do leave is a very important choice. I don't need to tell you, in this day of social media, your actions and statements follow you forever. Never say or do something on the way out that you wouldn't want your next employer or your parents to hear about. Maybe you have a job, you work hard, you do well, and then something changes. Listen to your inner voice when it begins to tell you that something isn't right for you at your job. Try and see whether it's possible to make it better, perhaps a move to a different role or a different department. Remember, the organization has made an investment in you, and they want it to work out just as you do. But if it doesn't work for you, leave in the most gracious way possible. Make the transition as smooth as possible for everyone. Be generous. Go the extra mile as you leave your job in perfect condition as is humanly possible. Remember, you are making your legacy as you go, one day at a time. And once you've gone, speak only well of the place you left, unless, of course, there are very exceptional circumstances. And what of your life beyond work? Well, a choice to be an active participant in the community is a good choice. We are all stronger, happier, and better off when we live in a vibrant and caring community. Find your passion or your heart's delight and pursue it with great vigor. You will grow your experience, your worldview, and even enhance your resume by being involved in a significant community organization. You will also meet kindred spirits who share your passion, and you will probably find some cool new friends. Make a choice to have a balanced life. Work hard, play hard, live well, eat well, choose health, choose love. And finally, and most importantly, live a purposeful life. I would like to share with you a poem I have always had on my desk since the very day I started working to remind me of how I strive to live my life. Go placidly among the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and the ignorant, for they too have their story. If you compare with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially, do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years. Nurture strength of spirit to pursue you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe. No less than the trees and the stars, you have a right to be here. And whether or not it's clear to you, no doubt, the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive her to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations in this noisy confusion of life, always keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it's still a beautiful world. So, dear graduands, go joyfully into that beautiful world and make it your world. All the success in the world to you. God bless and congratulations.
Thank you, Sheila, for inspiring our graduates to work hard and to succeed. Now, I just have a few requests before we begin the formal ceremony. We ask that you remain in the auditorium for the duration of the ceremony out of respect of your fellow graduates and their families. Our photographer from Mountain West Studios will take a photo of each graduate shaking President Gunter's hand while crossing the stage. The photo will be posted online for your convenience with a complimentary download. You will find the information at the back of the program on how to download the photo. The photographer will be seated in the area in front of the stage to take the photo. To decrease congestion in front of the stage and to keep the procession moving smoothly, please refrain from leaving your seats to take photos of your graduate. After all, the professionals will capture this moment just perfectly. I urge you to take this opportunity to fully experience this momentous occasion instead of seeing it through your camera. Members of the audience are not allowed to stand at the back of the hall, in the aisles, or the exits. Graduates, you have been given a certificate folder and souvenir parchment today. You can pick up your official parchment after the ceremony at the college starting today, and the office will be open today up to 7 p.m. You can do that until Friday. After Friday, they will be mailed out. After you cross the stage, a member of your new alumni family will be at the bottom of the stairs to hand you an official Bow Valley College alumni pin. The pin symbolizes the meaningful and powerful community of alumni that you are now part of. I'd like to take a moment to thank Sandra Thompson, Administrative Professional Certificate alumna from 1998, and Gerard Matthews, Business Administration Diploma alumnus from 2008, for joining us today and presenting our graduates with the alumni pins. Okay, so now I would like to ask President Gunter to join me at the podium. And graduates, please rise. President Gunter, these students whose names will now be read have fulfilled the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Bow Valley College Board of Governors and are entitled to all the privileges and benefits unbound by the responsibilities associated with this college. I request that you admit them to the right certificates and diplomas.
By the virtue of the authority invested in me by the Board of Governors, I admit them.
Graduates, you may be seated. President Gunter, other students of the college have been successful in their studies, but were unable to attend today's ceremony. I ask you, President Gunter, to admit them in absentia to the right certificates and diplomas with privileges and benefits and responsibilities associated with this college.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors, I admit them.
Thank you, President Gunter. So let us now welcome our Chu School of Business graduates. Our graduates today will be presented by area of study. Marshals, you may begin leading the graduates to the stage. It's my pleasure to introduce Terry Hack from the Center of Excellence in Immigrant and Intercultural Advancement, and Jeff I practiced this. Kawalilak from the Chu School of Business to read the names.
Raniel Adorbo. Lorna Borgia. Jagjot Sain Shahal. Ramandeep Chawla. Kunal Dugal. Marco Esteban. Win Fetz. Lourdes Gascon Saldoa. Eric Gregorio. Christina Lamibao? Crisanta Lamibao, sorry. Marissa Mencias. Rolissa Rosero. Damandeep Sain. Kushdeep Sain. And that concludes the administration certificate program. Start of the Business Administration Diploma Accounting Program, Laura Galvis. John Wiyual Keck. Karan Mehta. Crystal Muleli. And that concludes the Administration Diploma Accounting program. The start of the Business Administration Diploma Events Management program, Kimberly Boyce. Mogan Napriya Madhya Zagan. That concludes the diploma, the Events Management Diploma program. At the end of the Business Administration Diploma Accounting program prior to was Philippe Costa Raven. Start of the Business Administration Financial program, Diploma program. Tarandeep Kaur. Start of the Business Administration Diploma General Business Program. Arshit Dingra. Amritpreet Sain Gill. Sakshi Goria. Varun Pal Kanwal. Harnoor Kaur. Pravar Manocha. Iska Marine. Abjit Sain. Baldeep Sain. Gurjeet Sain. And that concludes the Business Administration General Diploma Program, General Business.
And this is the start of the Business Administration Human Resources. Hodan Addad. Harmanjeet Chopra. And that was the end of the Business Administration Diploma in Human Resources. Oh, but before the end, my apologies. Hannah Christensen. And this is the start of the Business Administration Insurance and Risk Management program. Andre Goncalves Franca Piera. And that was the end of the Business Administration Insurance and Risk Management program. This is the start of the Business Administration Marketing program. Ali Sanchez. Lee Salne George. And that was the end of the Business Administration Marketing. This is the start of the Business Administration Public Relations. Maria Duran. This Alejandro Garrido. And that was the end of the Business Administration Public Relations. This is the start of Human Resources Certificate. Parmanjit Karbrar. Alfie Mendolia. Mary Grace Mendoza. Shanice Perry. Humberto Jose Villalobos Villora. Savage XXX. And that was the end of the Human Resources Certificate. This is the start of the Dental Business Assistant Certificate. Leondel Bano. Harmandeep Brar. Marilyn De Vera. Manjot Kaur. Rumandirjit Kaur. Jaspreet Kaur Man. Xiaoyi Tan. And that was the end of the Dental Business Assistant Certificate. This is the start of the Hospital Unit Clerk Certificate. Ayesha Akhtar. Haifa Al Kapatat. Marsha Alipio. Ashton Almond. Crystal Anderson. Sarah Anthony Das. Hala Asef. Deborah Obi. Emma Obi. Adrienne Berger. Dana Biffert. Ruth Budgel. Jackie Shatri. Francis Cheek. Jessica Clemens. Megan Cullen. Manisha Danji. Angelica Elaine Diego. Avery Donald. Riley Diskrell. Nordia Edmond. Veronica Frayne. J Group Kaur Guman. Sukhpreet Gill. Amanda Emery. Nicole Glim. Goldie Lee Golding. Maria Zenaida Guzman. Brielle Irwin. Ramanpreet Jara.
Kawalpreet Kang. Navneet Kaur. Parneet Kaur. Simranjeet Kaur. Morgan Kosker. Joseph Korsiger. Kulwinder Mangat. Megan Mitchell. Kylie Morin. Manisha Modgill. Lizelle Natividad. Cheryl Newland. Annalyn Ortiz Quiboloy. Janet Palkin. Selena Panel. Jeralee May Paredes. Melisa Patinio. Elaine Palibny. Shabnan Kasimi. Chanel Ragni. Ashley Ram. Stella Randall. Kirsten Reed. Kerr Riley. I.E. Ross. Shelby Ross. Rowena Salvador. Gursimranpreet Sandhu. Karamjeet Sidhu. Tajinder Kaur Sidhu. Jocelyn Solomon. Anik Tifo. Nancy Trong. Danielle Williams. Amal Yusuf. That concludes the Hospital Unit Clerk Certificate Program. Start of Medical Office Assistant Certificate. Ramandeep Kaur. Joey Agabo. Jocelyn Amarao. Josephine Berry. Alexandra Bertolfo. Maravik Dades. Jan Marie Monica Diaz. Christina DeMonico. Alyssa Ferguson. Marjorie Ferrier. Joanne Fuentes. Marissa Gomez. Alicia Hayden. Tang Quan Ho. Pamela Johnson. Moni Kiao. May Leyland. Charlie Luxton. Maria Cholan Magbanwa. Charity Marquez. Lady Faye Medell. Catherine Molina. Jane Peterson. Brittany Parensky Hogue. Natalie Schultz. Carla Selmer. Vidya Shrestha. Navdeep Kaur Thind. Jose Timble. Alyssa Van Clave. Lolita Villanueva. Debbie Villavicencio. Kimberly Woodcock. That concludes the end of the Medical Office Assistant Certificate Program.
This is the start of the Veterinary Office Assistant Certificate. Amanda Glenn. Jasen Kaur Graywall. Sunana. And that is the end of the Veterinary Office Assistant Certificate Program. This is the start of the Administrative Professional Certificate. Manpreet Kaur. Nawara Agoop. Widad Al-Kabi. Dina Al-Takriti. Mary Jane Callum. Tanya Kyokyo. Noor Chowdhury. Monora Islam. Nikita Joshi. Harmanur Kaur. Jamie Kipp. Patricia Strang. Shivani Upadiri. Richel Vergara. And that is the end of the Administrative Professional Certificate Program. This is the start of the Legal Assistance Diploma Program. Alejandra Denham. Eden Halverson. Carrie Hanna. Alexandria Leclerc. Jaeun Lee. Gayleen McCartney. Lyndon Naylor. Sarah Thornley. And that is the end of the Legal Assistance Diploma Program. And that brings us to the end of the School of Business.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the True School of Business 2017 graduates. Thank you. Now I'd like to ask the graduates to stand. So, on count 3, we are going to move the tassel to the right side. So you're going to move it from the right side to the left side. So on my count, 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. So if you ever forget which side your tassel goes on, remember you wear it on the left side over your hat to remind you of your alma mater. So again, congratulations, and please be seated. Today, we'll be hearing from a graduate who has been chosen to represent the graduating class of 2017. Our college is a diverse institution with locations here in Calgary as well as the region surrounding the city, with learners from many walks of life engaging in many different types of education programs and training. This student representative or valedictorian was an outstanding learner in their program and has been asked to give a speech to mark this important occasion. At this time, I would like to introduce our valedictorian, Philippe Costa Raven. Philippe is now a proud graduate from the Chu School of Business from the Business Administration Diploma Program, majoring in accounting. Philippe arrived in Calgary in 2015 from Brazil. He came to Bow Valley College to improve his English and stayed to pursue his accounting diploma. He engaged in the many volunteer opportunities available at the college and happily donates his time and energy to his peers. Philippe, we are so happy that you chose Bow Valley College to start your next adventure, and congratulations on your accomplishments. Please help me welcome Philippe to the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Misha. Good afternoon, members of the Board of Governors, President and CEO Laura Jo Gunter, Dean of the Business School David Allwright, distinguished guests, member of the administration, faculty and staff, parents, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to be here today, representing the graduates of the Chu School of Business. I feel extremely privileged and proud to have been part of Bow Valley College for the past 2 years. When I look back, I am surprised at how much I have changed in the course of my journey. I have learned more than workplace practices. I am grateful to have learned how to be a better person and how to be a better citizen for the community. Albert Einstein once said, "Try not to become a person of success, but instead, try to become a person of value." Now, I'm an accounting major, and I don't think Einstein was referring to monetary value in his quote. I believe that to become a person of value, we have to follow the 3 R's. This means we respect ourselves and others, we do the right thing, and we act responsibly. First and foremost, we must respect ourselves and others. This means that we treat others as we would like to be treated. I remember one day, I volunteered with a group of Bow Valley College students at the drop-in center to serve lunch. These people were so kind and very thankful. I realized there are many people in need whose lives are much more difficult than mine. They don't have things that I have, like a car, regular meals, a warm place to live, and the opportunity to study to advance a career. Graduates, we are in a good place and we are capable of helping others. This is respecting ourselves and respecting others. Second, do the right thing. My father always told me my job was to study and to get a better education to further my career. He grew up in Brazil on a farm and was expected to manage it from my grandfather. However, my father truly believed that his life would change if he continues his studies, including high school. You see, most cases, people living in the countryside areas of Brazil only complete an elementary level of education. For my father, he had to leave his family at an early age to move to another city where he could complete high school. He again moved to another city to attend university and graduate with an economics degree. At a very young age, he worked while going to school to pay for his housing, his education, and he also sent money to help his family. This is an act of doing the right thing. I believe my father is truly a person of value. To all my colleagues here today, you also have committed to doing the right thing. You have come to Bow Valley College for a better future. You must continue your journey doing the right thing. Third, act responsibly. We have done this as students, and this is why we are here today. But what does this mean as we head into the business world? Acting responsibly is in this kind of world means we are on time, we follow practices and procedures, we complete our work with accuracy, we are professional, we are accountable, and we are ethical. I believe our structures are good examples of acting responsibly is. They are always prepared. They taught us the skills to be efficient in the workplace. They encourage us. They are adamant that plagiarism is not acceptable. When we go out into the workforce, we will always be reminded of how these instructors have been excellent examples of responsibility for us. They are truly persons of value. Finally, something your mother would have taught you to do, always offer gratitude. I am grateful for the opportunity to be here and have connected with so many of you. I have become a better person because of you. As to our family, thank you. Thank you for supporting our academic achievements. Thank you to everyone who has helped us reach our goals. We are here today because of you. Thank you, my wife. I am here because of you. To my fellow graduates, you all have the power, the knowledge, and the strength to be a person of value. The future belongs to us. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Philip, and congratulations. I'd now like to invite President Gunter, if you could just come to make a presentation of commemorative frame to Philip. At this stage, I'd like to invite our President and CEO, Laura Jo Gunter, to bid our graduates farewell but not goodbye. President Gunter.
So, good afternoon. How are we doing on this fabulous afternoon? Yeah. So when you see the president, you know you're almost done. So hang in there. But it's been a fabulous convocation. So, graduates, members of the boards of governors, honored guests, members of the platform party, faculty and staff, families and friends. Graduates, today is a proud moment. Your family, friends, instructors, mentors, and all significant others are honored to be here to celebrate your achievements. They have given a lot to help you get here today, so let's give them a round of applause to recognize their commitment and dedication to you. Commitment and dedication are key words. They are values to stand by, fundamental beliefs in how we think and act. Values are the principles that guide our lives as we move forward. Just like we do at a personal level, values guide our work here at Bow Valley College. They provide a direction to our role as a comprehensive community college. As values are what we believe in, I would like to talk about them with you today. As graduates, you represent the beliefs we champion and embrace. I know you will continue to demonstrate them as you embark on your next stage of your life journey. You have a lot to offer our employers and communities. I saw that firsthand here. Your commitment to continuously learn and improve has left me both inspired and confident. I know you will strive for excellence in all that you do, making even a better place to live, learn, and work in our city and in our province. You care about our communities. This concern for people is something we should all have in our hearts. Just as you cared for your classmates, you should care for your future coworkers. Just as you care for your family and friends, you should care for your communities. It is what we do. By caring, we demonstrate respect for diversity of our communities, whether that be at the college, at work, or in our society. How we treat and work with others is symbolic of who we are. Look out for others, and they will look out for you. This helps to foster a feeling of belonging, of teamwork and trust as we develop on our collective strengths to advance our goals. When we act collaboratively, we are open to new and alternative ideas, perspectives, and solutions. We are together as a team, and while your team is there for you, you need to be there for them. You have to be accountable to yourself, your work colleagues, and community members. It takes courage to be accountable, to make mistakes and take responsibility. Stand up for yourself and for others. Your teammates and your community, more broadly, will accept you as being trustworthy and reliable. You are responsible for who you are and what you do. The faith others develop in you will speak to your honor and integrity. Stand true to your guiding values and ensure that they inform your actions in anything you choose to do. You are here because you are principled. You are excellent in what you do and will be brilliant in your future calling. You understand the strength of diversity, and while working hard to accomplish your goals, you will exhibit care and concern for people and our community. You are honorable, trustworthy, and accountable for all you do. To put it simply, you are what Bow Valley College strives to represent and to be. Which brings us back to all of our people of importance in the room today. They are not only clapping for what you have accomplished, but also what you will become. For that, we celebrate and we offer you our heartfelt congratulations. Our future is in good hands. Thank you.
Thank you, President Gunter. I would like to thank today's readers, Terry Hack and Jeff Kawalalak. You've done a wonderful job. I also wish to thank the many members of the Bow Valley College community who make this convocation a special occasion, not only for the graduates, but also for their families and friends. For our faculty and staff, this celebration is also special as we measure our success by the success of our learners. Graduates, please join me in a round of applause to thank our faculty and staff for their dedication and commitment to learner success. Thank you. This day signifies a new beginning for each and every one of you. In addition to earning your credential, you have earned the right to be associated with a very special group of individuals. you can now call yourselves alumni of Bow Valley College. You don't want to appreciate that? Graduates, you have our best wishes for the future. Have a wonderful afternoon and evening with your family and friends. I would now like to call on the Sorrow Rider drummers to help us conclude our ceremony with the honor song. Please rise and remain standing until the end of the song. Neil Coburn will then return to the pipe organ for the recessional. I ask that you please remain standing while our platform party exits the hall, followed by the graduates, after which we invite you all to join us for a reception in the lobby, courtesy of our alumni relations team. Thank you.